Hi, everybody. I'm Dana, inventor of the Hanging Shower Caddy, and we're here for another episode of Breaking It Down with April and Dana. And April,
I'm here, the inventor of right height adjustable over the door hook. Doesn't only hold towels and jackets, but great for backpacks and heavy stuff too. So I'm excited to jump in and chat today about the mistakes we made, the stuff we didn't know better. I mean, there's so many. We probably can't cover it all today at all. But Dana, why don't you get us started on some things you did and wish you would not have, or wish you would have known better or know now?
Oh, where do I start? Let's go back to 1997.
Oh,
yeah, we go way back. And what I found is that it's the saying, I didn't know what I didn't know.
Yeah.
Until I knew it. And then I knew I didn't know it, right?
Yes.
So, things that I did. First of all, I created a product. It's not the Hanging Shower Caddy. Of course, I showed it to all my friends, all my family. Everybody said, wow, that's such a great idea. And the next line was, you should patent that, right? Don't we hear it all the time?
Yeah.
You should patent that. In old school, that's what we're taught. We were taught, you need to run it often and go get a patent to protect it.
Mm-hmm.
So off I went to a patent. I actually went to one of those submission invention companies.
Sure.
And luckily I was too poor to afford their service. But they did get me for $700 because that's all I basically had right there. And I got we'll do a video that I'll show you the nice book they gave me. I got a book. I paid $700 for this book.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't even know where it's at right now, but I paid $700 for it. I should have had it framed because it's a $700 book. And then, so I didn't have the money to go any further. So I shelved that. And then a little bit later, I came up with another idea. And I did go to a patent attorney and I threw my prototypey thing down on the table in front of the patent attorney. And I said, I'd like a patent on this. And he said, okay. And we'll just say $6,000 later.
Yeah.
Over the next couple of years, I don't have a patent. I don't have anything. And, I did get out of that mess. And some of the other things I thought, I'm going to manufacture it myself. I'm going to venture it myself. So I went out and bought a machine type thing. I got a bunch of material. I got a bunch of labels. It was a fashion accessory. So I got a machine to make these. It was like a scarf. It was these wrist things. And I got a machine, which was thousands of dollars to get this machine. I got packaging. I hired a graphic designer to build me a website. I did it all and still yet. Now, so I'm going to fast forward from 1997 to 2017, so 20 years. And when I tallied up all my expenses, I had over $20,000 invested in bringing a product to market.
Yeah.
And I have to say that, and I will give a plug to InventRight here. When I did find licensing and I read Stephen's book, One Simple Idea, the light was shined upon me. I was like, hallelujah, the light.
Yeah.
And I was amazed that I did not know about licensing. I didn't know about it. And so I decided to learn about licensing. And so all the mistakes I made doing it Dana's way were over $20,000. And then, of course, doing it InventRight way. I always say that's the easier, softer way of licensing.
Yeah.
So so anybody out there who has went down the path I went down, I hold my head in shame. But you know what?
There's so many of us.
Everything. Yeah, I know. And I know a little bit about your story. So, but those are some of the things that I did. But I don't regret them because they were all learning experiences. So what I learned was, I hope somebody gets out of these, what we did is what not to do.
Right.
If you can learn from what we did and don't do it so that you don't have to sit here 20 years from now and say, man, I should have listened to them two girls. Right. Anyway, go ahead, April. Let's let's
Oh
talk
my
about,
gosh.
let's
Yeah.
talk about before you got like, you were introduced to licensing.
Yeah. Well, when you were talking, you made me have flashbacks. Like, I was like, ah. And so my first product I invented, I don't even know how many years ago. It was, I think 12 years ago. I don't even know. It was a long time ago. And yes, you got to get a patent, you got to get a patent. So started that process. I had to buy a sewing machine and learn how to make it myself. So I was making it, right? And then I tried out for Shark Tank, didn't even get past the first level. Okay. And then I tried this video thing for like Walmart, like get your product there. Like I tried all these different like contests and things to get, the word out and get my product out there. And then I joined a company that did nothing for me. Like I paid them money and did nothing for me. I think I got a little sales sheet, or like they did a promo, like a press release.
You mean you didn't even get a book?
I didn't get a book, Dana. I didn't get a book. And then I tried another.
I feel better now.
Then I tried another company to help, right? I was just looking for things that could help. And then I realized, okay, I'm going to have to make this myself. And so I had a little cutting party where I had friends come over and they helped me cut all this fabric, and I sewed it because I went, okay, I'm going to have my website up. So I need to have enough product ready to go before, so I'm not just having to make it, because I'm a mom of 4. I don't have time to just sew whenever an order comes. So I was trying to like prep, and then that was hard. I didn't have a lot of time. So I thought, okay, I'm going to get these manufactured. We were living in Hawaii at the time. And so I went down and I found different factories that were making products out of fabric, and I gave them mine, and they did some prototyping. The first ones came back. Okay. So then I gave an order of like 500 to 1,000 of my product. And I went through all the pieces, and I tell you, not even half of them could I use because they were not good quality. And I was not going to put my name on the product. And so it would just to not go well. And then I went to another pitch event at a show, and I actually went to a couple of them, and I finally licensed that product. Okay. After all of that. But I didn't know much about licensing, and it wasn't a good contract, and it never got made. So all the money going to the different shows and the contests and the patent, lots of money on the patent and all of that. But I did actually receive a patent, and I've had to renew it now a couple of times. So I did receive a patent, a lot of money later. As that contract was running out, like about that time, I found InventRight as well, read One Simple Idea, started working on my next project, which is Right Height that I showed today. And so I learned a lot. I learned a lot what not to do, like you. And I think I'm a better, stronger person for it. But hopefully not everybody has to do all of that stuff like we did.
I know. You brought me back to going to shows. I got hooked up with a company that, basically they were saying to me, come to New York City, come to our event, you'll be able to show your product. There'll be, 100 people that'll look at your product. So I purchased the deal. Now I got to go to New York City, in the city, get a hotel room, which isn't, of course, right. We're eating out and doing whatever. And it was nothing what it was supposed to be. Nothing at all, nothing, and got nothing. Other than I learned that didn't work.
Right. And now you know what doesn't work and what does work because of what you've been through and everything. So sometimes it takes us a while to get there, but we get there. And now, now I know what to do, and I do the same thing over and over and over, and it's successful. So it's just learning what to do. And not all these companies that are out there also are totally legit or can be trusted. I don't know. But the one thing I learned from all of this was that I'm the only person who's going to give it their all for my product. That's what I have learned. And that's how I feel, is I'm going to work harder than anybody else is for my own product. So, and
I think too, that when a company says to an inventor, we'll do all the work for you, we guarantee this. Right. I say, run like the wind, people, run like the wind, because there's no guarantees in life at all. You know, the only people that can guarantee that this product is going to be successful is the consumer when it gets on the store shelves, or when it gets on in the catalog, or when it gets on some kind of internet platform. I do want to give a plug to the Hanging Shower Caddy. We hit over 300 5-star reviews.
That's
amazing. So you know, I did the happy dance a bit ago. I'm not going to get up and do the happy dance.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Well, so congratulations on that. And we hope you guys enjoyed our show today and learned a few things, and hopefully we'll skip some of the steps we went through. please learn from us. It doesn't have to be so painful for you. Exactly. Well, thanks everybody for listening. We're back. We took a little break because the scheduling was all over the place, but now we're back. So we're going to start posting these every couple of weeks, and I hope you can learn from our experience. Bye guys.
Bye.